Let's do question number 2 of NCERT. So it says in the given figure find tan P minus cot R. So first of all let's find out the missing values. So solution. So perpendicular square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. So perpendicular is PQ, which is equal to 12 square, plus B square is equal to 13 square. So B square is equal to 169 minus 144 is equal to 25. Therefore base is equal to 5 centimeter or QR is equal to 5 centimeter. So let's write this as 5 centimeters over here. We have to calculate tan P minus cot R because this is my angle right now. So let's calculate cot R first. So cot R is equal to base upon perpendicular. So what is base? Base is QR. Perpendicular is PQ. So QR is 5 upon PQ is 12. Now we need tan P. When we calculate the angle by this becomes my perpendicular and this becomes the base. So perpendicular is 5 and base is 12. So P upon B, perpendicular is QR, base is PQ, so that will give me 5 upon 12. They have asked you to calculate tan P minus cot R. Let's substitute the values. So 5 upon 12 minus 5 upon 12, the answer is 0. Let's do question number 3 now. So in question number 3 it says if sin A is equal to 3 upon 4, calculate cos A and tan A. This is a simple question. These type of question usually comes as a 1 marker or a 2 marker in board examinations. So let's calculate this solution. So sin A is equal to 3 upon 4. We know sin is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is 3k and hypotenuse is 4k. Let's calculate the values. H square is equal to P square plus B square. 4k whole square plus 3k whole square plus B square. That will give me 16k square is equal to 9k square plus B square. 16k square minus 9k square is equal to B square. 7k square is equal to B square. This implies B is equal to k root 7. Let's calculate cos A and tan A. So cos A is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Base is k root 7 upon hypotenuse is 4k. So our answer is root 7 upon 4. Tan A is equal to perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is 3k upon k root 7, 3 upon root 7. In board examinations, write your final answer like this. So cos A, which is your final answer, root 7 by 4. Tan A is equal to 3 by root 7 and just mark it like this. Let's do the next question now. Question number 4. It says given 15 cot A is equal to 8, you have to find the value of sin A and sec A. So it's a similar type of question here, they have just twisted it a little. So what you have to do it is 15 cot A is equal to 8. We can write cot A is equal to 8 upon 15. Now it is like a similar question which we have done, which is question number 3 earlier. So this is your B and this is your P. So B is equal to 8K. P is equal to 15K. Let's calculate H. So P square plus B square is equal to H square. So 15K whole square plus 8K whole square is equal to H square. So 225K square plus 64K square is equal to H square. So 289K square is equal to H square. This implies H is equal to 17K, as root of 289 is 17. So you have to calculate sin A, which is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So 15K upon 17K. So answer will be 15 upon 17. Similarly, sec A is hypotenuse upon base. So hypotenuse is 17K upon base is 8K. So your answer is 17 upon 8. Let's do question number 5 now. So in question number 6 it says if angle A and B are acute angles such that cos A and B are equal to each other, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. I am skipping this question for now because this question you will understand more when we do the upcoming exercises. So for the time being I am skipping this question. We'll do this question when we come to the third exercise of trigonometry. Question number 7. So it says if cot theta is equal to 7 upon 8, you have to evaluate the following. So let's start the question. So cot theta is equal to 7 upon 8. That means this is equal to base upon perpendicular. So B is equal to 7K, P is equal to 8K. Let's calculate H. H square is equal to P square plus B square. So H square is equal to 64K square plus 49K square, which will give me 113K square. So H is equal to K root 113. Let's calculate what they have asked us to calculate. So 1 plus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta upon 1 plus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta. So 1 plus perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is 8K upon hypotenuse is root 113K. 1 minus 8K upon root 113K upon 1 plus base, which is 7K upon root 113K, 1 minus 7K upon root 113K. So you can easily see it's A plus B into A minus B. So we can apply the formula of A square minus B square. So A square minus B square will give me this. Similarly in the denominator also 1 minus 49 k square minus 113 k square. Let's take the LCM. So 113 k square minus 64 k square upon 113 k square upon 113 k square minus 49 k square upon 113 k square. So this and this will get cancelled out. We will get answer as 49 upon 64. Let's do the second part now. So it says cot square theta. So cot square theta is nothing but cot theta value whole square. So 7 upon 8 whole square, which is equal to 49 upon 64. This question is very easy. So there is one more method of doing this question. So when we do the last exercise of this chapter, which is trigonometric identities, this question can be solved in less than a minute's time because we can apply formulas to that. For the time being, we are only working on the formulas that we have covered till now. Let's do question number 8 now. Question number 8. So it says if cot 3 cot A is equal to 4, you have to check whether this is equal to this. Let's do the question solution. So same way you will write 3 cot A is equal to 4. So cot A is equal to 4 upon 3. So if cot A is equal to 4 upon 3, so that implies tan A is equal to 3 upon 4. So for the left hand side we have the value for tan. For right hand side we need the values for cos and sin. Let's calculate that first. So this is P and this is B. So P square plus B square is equal to H square. So 3k square plus 4k square is equal to H square. 9k square plus 16k square is equal to H square. 25k square is equal to H square. So that implies H is equal to 5k. Let's substitute the values to the left hand side first. So left hand side says 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A. Let's substitute the values. So 1 minus 3 by 4 whole square upon 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square. So that will give me 1 minus 9 by 16 upon 1 plus 9 by 16. So that will give me 16 minus 9 is 7 upon 16, 25 upon 16. So that will give me 7 upon 25. Let's calculate RHS now. RHS cos square A minus sin square A. So cos A is base upon hypotenuse. So that will be 4 upon hypotenuse is 5 whole square minus perpendicular upon hypotenuse whole square. So that will give me 16 minus 9 upon 25, which is equal to 7 upon 25. So yes, LHS is equal to RHS. Let's do question number 9 now. So it says in triangle ABC, which is right angled at B. So let's make a triangle which is right angled at B, A, C. So tan A is given to us as 1 by root 3. So let's start with the question and find out the other values first. So tan A is 1 by root 3. So 1 upon P upon B. So P is K and B is root 3k. So this is the angle. So P is k and this is root 3k. Let's calculate AC. So AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square, k square plus root 3k square gives us 4k square. So AC is equal to 2k. So let's write here 2k. So they have asked you to find these specific values. Let's calculate them. We need sine A. So sine A, this is the angle. So perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So k upon 2k, which is equal to half. Let's calculate cos A now, which is base upon hypotenuse. So root 3k upon 2k, which is equal to root 3 by 2. Sin C, this is the angle now, this. So this is the perpendicular and this is the hypotenuse. So we will get root 3k upon 2k, which is equal to root 3 by 2. Similarly, cos C, for cos C, this is the base and this is the hypotenuse. So k upon 2k will give me half. Let's substitute the values now. Sin A cos C plus cos A sin C, half into half plus root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2. 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, which is equal to 1. Second part, cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. So cos A is root 3 by 2 into half minus half into root 3 by 2, which is root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4, which is equal to 0. So this is the answer for the first part. This is for the second part. Let's do question number 10 now. So in triangle PQR, which is right angled at Q, so this is the triangle Q P R, so this is 90 degree. They say PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeter. This is similar example that we have done earlier, in that the difference was given to us. So PQ is 5 centimeter. You have to calculate sin P, cos P and tan P. So basically you have to calculate perpendicular base and hypotenuse, so that you can easily calculate the rest of the trigonometric ratios. So let's start with this. So PR square is equal to RQ square plus PQ square, applying Pythagoras theorem. So PR square minus RQ square is equal to PQ square. So this is the solution. So PR plus QR, I am writing RQ as QR because I have written this earlier. So PR minus QR is equal to PQ square. PR plus QR is given to us as 25 and we are given PQ also, which is equal to 5. So PR minus QR into PR plus QR is 25. So PR minus QR is equal to 1. So let's give this as our first equation. This is second. When we add both the equations, that will give us 2PR is equal to 26. So PR is equal to 13 units or 13 centimeter. So this is 13 centimeter. Similarly, this will be 12 centimeter. So sin P is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So 12 upon 13. Cos P is base upon hypotenuse. So 5 upon 13. Tan P is equal to perpendicular upon base. So 12 upon 5. That finishes your first exercise of NCERT.